What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is going to get crazy, y'all. Shout out to DMV bringing us some updates from Vegas. We will definitely be having more of those as the day rolls on. We have something for our buddy Rashid, who will be in the house tonight. Rashid will be there, and I'm sure he's not going to be happy. Because I remember a few years back when we were at Sports Bar for the draft, and Rashid literally going, who? When they drafted Daniel Jones. The thing about Daniel Jones is he's never really had much of a supporting cast, and he has not been that number 6 pick in the draft that people expected. And with that being the case, the New York Giants are not taking the 5th-year option. I guess this is the right thing if you're not sold on him. The new coach, of course, having coached Josh Allen, has gotten there now with Daniel Jones. You look at it and say, hey, I've been used to having, a filet mignon, and now I've got a turkey burger. Not to say anything against turkey burgers, but filet mignon versus a turkey burger, he's not sure. This way, if it ends up being somehow Daniel Jones is a lot more than what he's been before, you could franchise tag to hold on to him. But if I'm not mistaken, the franchise tag price, which is the salary of the top 5 average, and right now you've got Aaron Rodgers at 50, you've got Pat Mahomes at 45, you've got Josh Allen at 43, I know Dak is at 40. You got Deshaun Watson at 39 something. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Josh Allen is in there like 42, 43. So you could be looking at, if they end up franchise tagging him, his franchise number, if anybody else gets paid like Lamar Jackson and things, could be somewhere in the neighborhood of about $43 million. In which case, probably Daniel Jones, the writing is on the wall that, you are Mr. right now. And that's it. Wow. Herein lies the problem, that just because somebody's drafted in the first round doesn't mean automatically that they're going to be a great player. And Dallas, take heed on this, that if the rumors are right that you're talking about trading up for Trevor Burks, that guy could be a Jalen Reagor. Just saying. Reagor was a first-round, high-rated wide receiver, and you look at him now as kind of a bust. You look at Daniel Jones, you look at Haskins, you look at that draft of quarterbacks, those first-round guys, some of them just did not pan out very well. Now, Kyler Murray, he's done pretty good. But there's no guarantees in the first round of any draft that any player is going to be great, which is why it's better not to invest too much money in one guy in the draft. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm on my way over to pick up David Wiley. I guess in the Cowboys' thought process is, if they believe that Burks is the next Debo, if he's the next Tyreek Hill, you look at what Miami gave to give up for a 28-year-old Tyreek Hill. First, second, third, fourth, and then a fourth and a fifth the next year. I guess the Cowboys' thinking is, well, if we're giving up those, they're late in the first round. That's a lot less than what they gave up for Tyreek Hill. Debo is going to be a lot of draft capital if he's traded. So I can understand the mentality there, but I just don't see that being at value when you have so many other needs. But listening to Stephen Jones, of course, Stephen Jones says we have no must-get positions, that they feel that what they have right now is good enough, which is half the problem. I don't know, y'all. It's hard to have faith in our front office. I have faith in Will McClay, who finds really good players, but I don't have faith in the Joneses, per se, listening to Will McClay. Giants, good luck to you finding a quarterback. It couldn't happen to a nicer team. I'm Mark, and well, we'll get back so we can get the beef cooking. We got 7 pounds of prime rib. I'm hoping that'll bring us some beef on the lines. I still want Jordan Davis. And when I was talking with DMV, what you have to look at, if you're going to trade multiple draft picks for somebody, that means you are going to have less opportunities to get other positions taken care of. See, the reason I would trade up for Jordan Davis is, for me, he's taking 2 people off the field. By that I mean, he is going to require double teams. If he requires double teams, then that means there's only 9 other guys to go against 10. That means I have a linebacker that's free. That means I've got a linebacker who can be in coverage. That means I can't double team DeMarcus Lawrence and Dante Fowler or Dorrance Armstrong. That means that it's going to free up other guys, okay? So if you trade up to get Jordan Davis, I look at that from the standpoint of saying he's going to make everybody else on that defensive line better. He's going to make the linebackers better because he's going to occupy that space. He's going to make that secondary better because he's an eclipse and he's going to block out the quarterback's vision. He's going to have to look around him. You follow me? Wide receiver, if Dak's on his ass, it doesn't matter how good the wide receiver is. We've seen the Atlanta Falcons with Julio Jones, great. We've seen Devontae Adams being the best receiver in football for Aaron Rodgers there, and not being enough to get them past the first round. I think wide receivers are overvalued, and unfortunately, the big nasties are undervalued. We'll see what happens. Peace.